All right, so this is part one of how to turn a paper bag into a journal similar to this. So this is how we start. First, you need a paper bag. It doesn't matter what size the bag is, as long as it's big enough to make a journal that you want to make. So I'm not going to give you measurements on what size you need because it can change depending on what size of journal you want to make. So the ones that I always make, I will tell you the ones I always make, I take standard 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper. Therefore, generally I do 9 by 6, sometimes 10 by 6 in total width and length. Hopefully that answers that question. So the first thing I do is I remove the handles. So with some bags, they have this, paper on the back inside the bag, and you can just peel that off sometimes. And sometimes you can't peel it off, so then you'll just end up having to use your scissors and clip it. Otherwise, your bag will tear and rip, and then you'll lose some of that length. So that's what I'm doing, is peeling those off. And like I said, you can use any size paper bag as long as it is big enough to become a journal cover for something that you're wanting to make. Okay, so those are off. You can throw those away or you can use them for another project. That's completely up to you. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up the bottom of the bag. So for that, you just start carefully peeling back where they glued it down. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just so you know. You're going to rotate it and do the other side. And then you're going to go for this side. And then this side. And you're going to open it up. And then you have a lot more length. And then you cut down your bag. Hold on, I gotta find my, yep, that thing you measure with. I gotta find my ruler. I have no idea where I put it after last night's session. Okay, don't mind me, you guys. I'm just going through everything that I just put away last night trying to find it. And I probably won't find it, because that's just the way it goes. I'll be back. Okay, crisis averted. I found my ruler. Well, one of them anyway. We'll just go with the one that I've got in my hand, because I don't want to keep looking. Okay, so I'm going to cut mine down to roughly 10 by 6, because that is the standard length that I like to use. So I'm going to cut off most of this part down here at the bottom where it's all roughed up. I'm going to mark this where I'm going to cut. And I'm going to cut some off of the other end as well, where it's all torn and disheveled. So I'm going to mark that. And then I'm just going to cut it with my scissors. Probably won't be pretty, but I'm not going to unbury my paper cutter right now and go through that hassle. So then this is off the top, so there's lots of little extras. You can do lots of stuff with that if you want to. Otherwise, you can just throw it away. It's completely up to you on how you like to do things. I think it's always fun to keep them for backing tags or something. Here's the other one that I've cut off. Lots of extras. Okay, and then I am left with a piece that is roughly 13.5 inches wide and 11.5 inches tall. So then I'm going to cut it down to where I want it. So I have a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper. I have it folded in half, and I'm going to determine, my camera angle really sucks, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to determine exactly where it's going to lay and how much space I want left around it. And then I'm going to mark it right about here for my height. And then I'm probably going to cut off about 1.5 inches back here. Actually, I might leave that extra bit of length. Anyway, before this gets too confusing and too far, there's one more way that you guys can also expand the bags and to make them even bigger and give you even more space, and that is to finish unfolding them, like I did in the last one, which gave me the extreme amount of length in order for me to do the wraparound journal. But with this one, I'm not doing that type of journal. I'm just doing the standard cover right now. So I'm going to cut off this 2¼ inch strip at the top where I marked my bag. I'm going to cut that off of this bag, and then I'm going to glue this bag together in all of its areas. Here's some more paper scraps. There's another one that was in the middle of the bag. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my 3-in-1 glue, and I'm going to glue down this area, and then I'm going to open up the bag, and I'm going to glue down the entire bag to itself. Now at this point you can put in like some bubble wrap or some prickly paper or whatever you want inside there to give it that noise or the softness if you want that kind of stuff. But with mine, I don't do that because mine are all these open spines. So I'll be back in the next clip.